welcome Dylan Ratigan, the original anchor of Fast Money, right here on set.
Nice to see you guys.
It is great to see you,
Hey, I
Dylan.
just was in town.
Just swinging by?
Yeah, well, I figured I'd get some weed. You know, Times Square seems pretty weed heavy.
Absolutely.
Smells good.
Yeah.
But anyway, nice to see you. Nice to see you. I've got a couple things for you. I got a gift from Italy.
Wow.
And a gift from New York for you. So there you go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very nice to see you. Thank you for letting me back in the building.
Of course. Without Dylan, there wouldn't have been a Fast Money.
Dylan's got to get us.
Dan,
As he
nice to
gets
see
a
you.
seat, I'll say this.
Guy, let me say hello to you real quick.
The early days, people forget,
Nice to see you,
and
Dan.
all
How
through
are you?
2006, you know, Fast Money was a segment on one of Dylan's shows, On the Money, an 8-minute segment. And I will tell you, as I said, Mel, you are an extraordinary person. What you've done, Dylan is equally extraordinary in what he brought to the show. His vision for the show in late 2005 sort of paved the way. So it is mind-blowing to have you back.
You and your compliments, pal. Calm down.
Take them.
You know, get him some weed. How do you guys work in this neighborhood? You walk, you don't have to even buy it.
No.
You just walk into Times Square, and it's just sort of the general air quality has changed since I was last here.
People may not know. Some people may know you. You're now global editor for Tasty Trade, Tasty Live.
I am.
People have seen you with Sosnoff.
Yeah, every Wednesday we go at 2 p.m. Eastern, and then every afternoon at 4 o'clock with the Overtime Boys. So I still participate in the conversation. The difference is now I have to trade all the time. When you hosted this show, it was illegal to trade.
Right.
I don't know if they changed that rule, but at Tasty Trade, it's a requirement. And so it's
what
a
has
different.
Changed in your view in the past 18 years?
Accessibility. Yeah. I mean, I would say that the biggest thing is just the access. I mean, obviously liquidity, but the technology and information. There are things that Karen or Guy or Dan or Tim could do 18 years ago that I couldn't do at home in Milan, where I live now, where I couldn't be on a laptop, or I couldn't be a $2,000 account in nowhere. And be able to put on some sort of a volatility trade on a spread that has enough liquidity. I mean, spreads were too wide. Yeah. Commissions were too high. And so even if you could imagine the strategy, you couldn't implement it in a profitable way. And so I think that's the biggest thing.
Let's talk about this show, DR, because you had a vision for this, again, in 2005. It all sort of came together in 2006. Are you surprised that now, 18 years later, we're still sort of doing
of course.
our thing?
I mean, I think anybody. But it's not personal. I don't mean it like. But I think any. I think any creative project, which I consider this to be, that lasts for any period of time, let alone 18 years, is extremely unusual, extremely remarkable, and an incredible compliment to all of you, not just Melissa, obviously, but also I think all of the traders and the production and the production team. I mean, there's a lot of the fact that this is done at this level for this long is a career highlight for everyone involved.
I want to also talk about your new venture, which is very interesting because it's not related.
Well, you have to open your gift.
All right,
you have to open your
that'll be the segue.
like
All right, let's do that.
And we can talk about the venture while you open the gift.
Okay.
So, I mean, but I'll let you lead.
It's shoes.
Well, it is Italian luxury goods. It's Italian sneakers, silk, cashmere, and Japanese denim.
Of course.
And Japanese. How's it different from American?
And I've brought for you a pair of our signature product, which is called the White Goat. Ooh. And it is Italian goat leather, hand-stitched by me.
By you?
I stitch it.
Did not.
I go to Venice myself every day, and I get out a needle and thread. Well, first I have to go.
Do you ride in a rickshaw?
Well, first, the truth is, first I have to go goat hunting.
Of course you do.
If I don't have without a goat, what can I even get done?
Here, check out the goat.
No, it is not made by me. It is made by incredibly talented Italian artisans in Venice. And I would argue it'll be the softest shoe you'll ever wear.
Guy, they might make these in your size.
I would hope.
Yeah.
You have to kill a few goats.
But at this point, we probably have 100 products. We're premiering our first big collection at Fashion Week next month.
Wow.
In Milan. And it's just a nice way to do something beautiful. The thing with I moved to Italy in 2018. To help this make some sense.
Right.
And so living in Milan and being accepted into the Italian culture in the way that I have been has been the greatest privilege of my life.
Right.
And so to be able to bring some of my New York to the Italian way of being. Sometimes, you know, it gets a little hot. Sometimes it gets a little hot.
Right.
But it's more good than bad, and sort of to bring their beauty together with some of my focus and passion has been a great experience.
Euphoria. Dylan, thank you.